Well, wow, where do we go with this? Jacob Rees Mogg has gone into the populist popcons and has literally spaffed out a whole load of rubbish.
Was it not magnificent to see in a Brexit Britain that the President of France, when faced with farmers saying that this will not do, what does he say? Does he say, I will legislate for it? Does he say, I will issue a Gaullist decree? Does he say, by the power vested in me that comes down from the French kings, I will stop this? Oh no. He says, I will go to Brussels and I will have a word with the President of the Commission to see if I'm allowed to ameliorate the lot of the French farmer. And so what does the French farmer do? He besieges Paris for the first time since Bismarck.
Well, it's strange that I'm not quite sure where Jacob Rees Mogg has been over the last few decades, but France has been regularly protesting. The farmers in particular are very good at getting their tractors out and protesting about whatever changes are coming through, and they usually get their way, which is why the British farmers have been so heavily reliant on them when we were in the European Union. It is not the case that there's been no protests by farmers in France since Bismarck. In fact, it is more common to see a tractor rally or some farming protest in France yearly than it is to actually see the truth come out of Jacob Rees Mogg's mouth.
That is what I mean by it is a great revolution. It is not just in this country that people are entirely fed up with this internationalist, unaccountable approach to governing.
He talks about unaccountability. It's this government that has continually appointed government ministers who are unelected, the latest of which was David Cameron, who left office in disgrace, having lost the referendum and ensuring that we ended up with Brexit without a plan. We've had a stream of ministers coming in and a stream of peers being appointed, including a Russian peer that is there for life. And you talk about unaccountable, unelectable. This is just nonsense. Also, they promised that Brexit would return cheap food and cheap footwear and we would be free of Europe. And he stood there today banging on about Europe as if we're still in Europe, because he doesn't want you to actually focus on what the problem is. And the problem is that they have been in government for 14 years and they have been lying, miscommunicating, they have been mismanaging the economy. There isn't anything that this Conservative Party have done well in the last 14 years. And I really hope that soon we will get change.